So I'm here with Ed again after another Sunday afternoon on the road and another successful Sunday afternoon on the road. It's finished Larkhall Athletic 0, Maidenhead United 2. Real battle today. Ed, what were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think you've summed it up pretty perfectly. In terms of performance levels and the things that we normally ask for, I didn't really like a lot of today. Weren't able to get the ball down and play, weren't able to build attacks in the way that we normally do. But once again, it's nice that we've been able to find a different way of winning. We've had to roll the sleeves up. The pitch weren't conducive at all to any sort of possession-based football. So we knew between that and what was at stake, we were going to have to roll our sleeves up, and it was going to be a battle. Winning a lot of first balls, playing off of second balls, set pieces were going to be important today as well. And I think in the key areas, we were really good at controlling the game.
Yeah, I'd agree with all of that as usual. I think people outside the club will look at perhaps our first half of the season and maybe be surprised at the pickup in results. But from inside the club, we've felt it's been coming. What do you put your finger on in terms of what's made things click quite so dramatically, quite so recently?
I think, to be honest, like you've alluded to, we always knew that the second half of the season was where we were going to come into our own. We knew we'd have to suffer, and I've used that word loads this season. We were going to have to suffer in the first half of the season. We were going to have to deal with results going against us. But the second half of the season, we knew that the girls would grow into the plan tactically, technically, the rate of development that we saw early on. We knew the second half of the season, they were going to be able to execute a lot of the stuff that we're asking for. The girls' application has been phenomenal as well. Like mentally, they've been resilient. They've been able to deal with the pain of losing all the time and still turning up to training, and still turning up with the enthusiasm for football that they've been able to turn up with. So that's played a big part. The togetherness, like you've seen, we don't get bullied by teams anymore. We're prepared to slug it out and go punch for punch with teams like we've had to do today. I think a big part of it's down to the girls and their buy-in and their attitude, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd agree with that as well, of course. I think if you look around the team today, we're saying just now at the final whistle, scrappy and hard work though it was, the performance levels, individuals were still 7s and 8s out of 10, weren't they, in terms of getting their jobs done. I don't like singling players out, but you've got a centre forward in red hot form, and today's kind of 2 scruffy close range goals. In the past, perhaps we haven't scored enough of those. Credit to Nat for being the person on the end of things. A brilliant centre forward's performance from her today.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, to a player, we were excellent. We were excellent today. Probably not for what we're trying to become a team known for, but in terms of executing their jobs and having to do what was needed today, they were excellent. Everybody. As for Nat, in my opinion, I haven't seen a centre forward. We've played all the big sides now. I haven't seen a centre forward who's better than her in the league. It's become a running joke that she's going to get her own series of Marvel comics. She's that good, like a superhero playing back to goal, and she's getting the reward for all of her good work. 2 goals from set pieces today, and like you said, there's a lot more tap-ins coming from her as well, which is great.
Yeah, and now we've got 10 days off from league action due to the way the fixtures have fallen. Yeah. So a chance for some good sessions and even more work on the training ground as well.
Yeah, well, there's a chance to get some bodies back as well. We've got 29 girls signed on this year, and we weren't able to fill the bench today because of the intensity that the girls have brought in this year. With that comes niggles. So this 10 days where we haven't got a fixture comes at a good time. You get 3 training sessions we'll have. So it's time to just refine some of the tactical ideas and that we'll have for the games coming up, and there's a chance to get some bodies back, and then we're straight back into it again. 2 double game weeks, playing Wednesday, Sunday for a couple of weeks, and big games keep coming. We've got Swindon, who are in and around the area that we're aiming for. We've got Keynsham, St Austell coming up soon as well, so loads of games to get excited for.
Yeah, plenty to look forward to. Let's enjoy the here and now. Well done to you and all the team today.
Cheers.